Let's dive right into validating agent-to-agent, or A2A, connection health end-to-end. This is absolutely a non-negotiable architectural requirement before you even think about deployment. Because look, without this strict validation, you're risking cross-tenant routing failures that are going to immediately break the user experience. Verifying the functional routing logic along with that technical payload is just absolutely necessary to catch any ambiguities long before they hit your live users. Basically, you're proving that your primary orchestrator knows exactly when to pass the baton to an external agent and precisely what data it's dragging along when it does. Okay, let's jump into our first major tool for actually observing this.
Section 1. Test Canvas Delegation. Verifying functional routing logic.
So the Copilot Studio Test Canvas is really your go-to environment for real-time observability into how your orchestrator is processing requests. It lets you, as the architect, fire off test queries and instantly see in the activity log whether the orchestrator is correctly delegating the task to the right external agent or if it's mistakenly trying to handle it internally. But here's the thing. One successful delegation test inside this canvas is absolutely not enough to confirm you're ready for production. You've got to do some structured, systematic hunting for routing gaps. We do this using 3 specific prompt variation strategies. First up, you test prompts that explicitly should route to the external agent. Think shipment tracking queries. Next, test related sounding prompts that should not route, like billing queries that need to stay mapped to your internal topics. And finally, hit it with edge cases. Throw partial information or multi-turn follow-ups at it, like asking, well, what does in transit actually mean? This is exactly how you stress test the boundary conditions of your system. Let's see how this actually plays out in a real logistics scenario.
Let's look at a pretty standard industry architecture. On the left side, we have the Fabricam internal agent, which handles sensitive stuff like order history and billing. Over on the right, the Northwind A2A agent handles the external shipment tracking. The data flow here is strict. It goes from the user query to the orchestrator and then out to the A2A agent. Now, a massive pitfall here is using ambiguous agent descriptions. If a user asks, hey, what's the status of my recent delivery, your orchestrator might genuinely get confused between internal order status and external shipping. To fix this, you refine the Northwind A2A agent's description to strictly specify orders shipped via Northwind traders. By doing that, you're creating a hard mathematical boundary that completely clarifies the routing logic. So now that we know where the message is going, we need to inspect exactly what is inside the message payload.
Section 2. A2A Message Payload. Inspecting the structured data transfer.
You see, when your orchestrator delegates a task, it doesn't just toss a simple text string over the fence. It transmits a highly structured message payload conforming to a rigorous A2A protocol specification. And it's crucial to understand how these components work together to maintain that illusion of a single, seamless conversation. The context ID is what maintains the turn-by-turn state across the user session, while message IDs make sure we can trace and debug every single request. Locale defines the language settings, and content parts hold all the necessary metadata. But pay very close attention to that fourth point, conversation history. By default, the orchestrator passes the full conversation history from the current session. Yes, this gives the external A2A agent the context it needs to answer follow-up questions, but it also creates a massive operational risk if you've got sensitive data floating around in that historical context, which naturally brings us right into responsible AI evaluation.
Section 3. Responsible AI Evaluation. Data Governance and Human Oversight.
As an AI architect, you simply cannot expose an integration like this to live users without meticulously evaluating your data processing terms and external agent reliability. You have to rigorously question what data your orchestrator is actually sharing, especially when that A2A agent belongs to a totally different organization. So consider this operational scenario. You've built your A2A connection. It routes perfectly. Great. But during payload inspection, you discover that a customer's highly sensitive Fabricam account number, which was captured during an internal order lookup earlier in the chat, is now sitting in the full session history being sent over to the Northwind agent. Northwind's external agent only needs the tracking ID to do its job, right? It literally has zero need for internal account details. We've all heard the enterprise horror stories of chatbots leaking personally identifiable information or offering wild discounts because context windows just weren't properly restricted. This is a severe data governance and compliance risk, and there is no way we can push this to production as is. So what exactly are our required mitigations?
Let's walk through the mandatory operational steps to resolve a data leak like this. First things first, you have to immediately flag this as a data governance concern. Next, you need to contact the external agent's technical team, Northwind in this case, and confirm exactly how their agent handles session history plus what their data retention policies are. Third, you've got to review the Data Processing Agreement, or DPA, between the two organizations to make absolutely sure this specific level of data sharing is legally authorized. And finally, you log these exact boundaries and design decisions straight into your orchestrator's governance record. Remember, proper documentation is literally just as critical as proper code. All right, assuming our governance is cleared, let's pivot over to troubleshooting runtime errors.
Section 4. Troubleshooting common issues, resolving A2A connection failures.
Because let's be real, even the most well-governed, perfectly architected AI systems are gonna face production issues. You might run into on-premises data gateway misconfigurations, OAuth authentication failures, or weird routing drops. To handle these, we rely on a troubleshooting matrix with some very direct logic. If absolutely no delegation occurs, well, your orchestrator is confused. You need to go back and refine that agent description to be much more distinct. If you hit an authentication error, you'll want to verify your specific header keys or OAuth parameters with the external owner. If the agent card itself isn't being discovered during setup, skip the UI for a second and directly probe the endpoint URL, followed by /.wellknown/agent.json in your browser to verify that the file actually exists. And what if you're getting completely unexpected A2A agent responses? Remember that full conversation history we just talked about? It might be confusing the external agent's large language model. Always verify your accessibility, gateway config, and payload scope. Now let's move to our final architectural thought.
Okay, so we've functionally validated our routing logic in the test canvas. We've secured our payload data against critical governance leaks, and we've mastered the troubleshooting protocols for production gateways and authentication. But as you get ready to scale this architecture out across complex enterprise tenants, I want to leave you with this final provocation. Are your A2A endpoints truly engineered for zero-trust data minimization? Because honestly, in modern AI integration, routing the prompt accurately is only half the battle. Defending that context window, that is where the real engineering begins.